got my coffee here. Put my cream and sugar in there, but I don't have a stir stick. Dang. But lucky for me, I got a nice carpenter pencil. Telling you what, these things are good for almost anything. Look at that, I stirred my coffee. It's good to go. Now I can just sharpen it up, draw some lines on some boards. So good. Hey, well, welcome to another early Saturday morning of construction here at the 120 Main Street project in Bryson City. So it looks kind of foggy out this morning, but actually it's not fog, it's smoke. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot. There is a fire across town. Anyway, I don't know what's burning over there, but I went over there and it was all blocked off. Like, you know, you couldn't get near it, of course, because all the police and fire trucks. Our little house here in town is only 2 buildings away from the fire department. So, you know, when something happens, you know, you can hear the fire trucks and all the commotion right here going through town. Of course, everybody in town can hear it because it's a super small town and those things are super loud. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we hear another one fly through here. So what are we doing today? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna walk over here and give you a little peek about what we're doing today. Hopefully today is gonna be the last day of doing soffits, blocking, and fascia. I'm gonna point the camera up here at the roof and let you see what we're gonna do. This will be the 4th day that we have worked on soffits and fascias. And that's not finished material for soffits, that's just like blocking for soffits. Doing the actual soffits will take us another couple days, or maybe a whole day. If I have like a whole crew out here for a day, we could probably do it in a 1 day. There it is. Got to get up and over the top there and down onto the roof of my other building. We got to get up on the ladders, get all this fixed up right now. Whew. I have to get the weed whacker out too, because it's looking snaky out here. And right now, I'm wearing Crocs. Not good for snakes. So you know what I need to do? I need to go over here and get my boots. You know, you can wear Crocs for some stuff, but I think I better get the boots on. All right, I thought it'd be nice if I made a little drawing here that would show a cross section of what we're building so you can kind of understand a little better, just in case you maybe haven't done this before and you don't know what stuff is. So here's the drawing. This represents the fascia, the soffit, and even a little framing in the wall. So you can see here that this is the 2x6 sub fascia. That is the framing that you see, the white wood. Here's our pressure treated fascia board. That's a 1x8, and this is a piece of decking that we ripped in half. So it's 2 3/4 wide, 1 inch thick, and then our drip edge. We've got 5/8 plywood on the part of the house that we put new plywood on, and then here's our soffit material. This soffit we're going to actually run parallel to the length of the house. Instead of cutting little short pieces, we're actually going to cut long pieces. And then you can see here, this is just the wall framing, the wall plywood, and this would represent the last rafter at the edge of the house. That is basically it for the part that we have a new construction style soffit and overhang. I'm going to flip this page over and show you the part that has some of the older framing members in there that we're gonna have to mate up to. Okay, this drawing is almost identical. I'll show you the differences. Right here we've got our 2x4 flat blocking that we installed. That's gonna support the soffit. You can see this weird looking thing here. This is just the old trim on the side of the house that went up to the soffits. I'll show you a little picture of that here in a sec. And then the roof of this house is built with 1 inch thick pine boards. There they are. Now the whole entire roof It's covered in these 1-inch boards, but there was gaps in between them and they were broken and split. So we added a 1/2-inch layer of OSB on top of all of that. So the entire roof surface is basically covered in new plywood now. What's up, Ray?
What's up?
Dude, you got a haircut. Whoa!
Yeah.
Man, I have not seen that.
Yeah, it was getting too hot, man. Either the hair had to go or the beard. I chose the hair.
I choose neither.
How long is your hair now, Brett?
It's pretty long.
Brett doesn't let his hair down on the job. He keeps it up in a...
What? In a kind of a ponytail.
I don't know what...
Man buns are on top of your head.
Okay, let me see it again. Now, I just don't have the vocabulary for describing...
I guess it's a bun, but it's not
men with long hair that...
Right.
I don't know. We like it, though. It's good. Jono, I feel bad for you.
Don't even.
You know why?
Because you don't.
Jono hit the end of his finger with a hammer. Which one was it? Because there's tape on every finger. This one, okay. All right, he smashed that one really hard the other day with a hammer. I don't know about the thumb.
I cut that one with a knife in the morning trying to make my breakfast.
Okay, injured during breakfast making. And then this one, I don't even know. Possible broke finger. We don't know.
Torn tendons, x-rays were taken. Stuff's gathered up in the bottom of my hand.
It really doesn't matter. As long as you put enough tape on it, it's gonna be fine.
Hey, if gymnasts can do it, I can do it.
My dad is not wearing safety glasses. I'm gonna get blue. All right. You like the blue ones?
I do.
Looks nice and bright, huh? All right, rock and roll. Oh yeah. Time to clean up. That's better. Oh yeah, get that out of here. Get it out of here. Well, we did have a serious need for erosion control a while ago, but look at this now. And we didn't even plant the grass, man. It just grew back. This used to be all grass back here, actually. So, hey, looking good. All right, Brett's cutting for me a little spacer down to shim the fascia board down. Let me show you real quick. All right, see how the one on the flat there is shorter and the one with the point hangs down farther. I gotta fur down that flat run right there. Yep. Nice. All right, I gotta point out something pretty cool here. And I know it's kind of noisy because my dad's out there running a weed whacker and we got a lot going on here, but all right, this is a nailer for the soffit. You can see I added my spacer here. I've got another nailer on the wall. These things are flat, level with each other. Up under here though, I did not attach this end. Okay, you can see there's no fasteners in the end. I stay back here like 2 feet back because when the roofer comes, he's gonna put step flashing all the way up the side of this wall intersection, and I want the step flashing to go actually up, and I want it to go behind this piece and all the way up into this little void up under the soffit. Anyway, that's a good tip for you there. If you're running something like this, blocking, make sure you allow for the roofer to get his flashing in behind it. That is really critical. We're gonna build like a little bird box end on this soffit, and it's a goofy shape. It's weird. It's not going to be shown in the finish. So what we're going to do is we made a little drawing with the numbers on it here that Brett's using. There's my little goofy drawing. Everything's on 45-degree angles. Everything is cut a little bit loose so that we don't have to fit it up again, right? Is it important that it fits super tight, Brett?
Absolutely. No.
No, come on.
No.
Does it need to look perfect?
Everything needs to look perfect.
Oh, come on. That's not the Brett I know.
Awesome.
All right, let's see if it fits there.
Good enough for who it's for.
Can you make the bottom line up?
Yeah.
As long as the bottom line's up, we're good to go. Nice. Okay, I wanted to give you a good look here after this bird box deal was kind of built, the frame of it. Okay, so we got our 2 nailers. We got a nailer. That's gonna get flat soffit, perfect. We nailed in this goofy little triangle piece right here to make a continuation of the wall surface, because there'll be a little detail of something in there, I don't know what. And then right here, we've got the corner where this angled soffit is gonna come down and it's gonna miter out right here and then merge into a little tiny bit of a flat. See how that, that rip piece right there is actually flat. And so there'll be kind of a, I don't know, I don't wanna say goofy, maybe a quirky little flat detail right there. It'll be nice though. So this part is done. This is ready for fascia, and we just gotta finish the blocks up there. Mr. Ray is taking care of it, and then we'll be ready to go. So I am under the old soffit here. This was a way cool old soffit, and it was an open soffit, not like we're doing right now. It was open. We're gonna box it in. We just kind of have to, whatever. Anyway, I thought while I was up here, I would give you a good look at what we're doing here to box this down, put our nailers in. It's working out great. These are the old supports. Look at that. It's a 2x2, but it's like oak or something. It's super strong, actually. These are really good. All right, just so you know what we're using to shoot the fascia on with right now, we got this old Senko gun. It is a 15 gauge finish nailer. It's got these have a round head on them, which I actually kind of like. It's a pretty heavy duty finish nail, galvanized.
So, if you haven't noticed, we always wear Ace shirts. Ray's got his Ace paint shirt on. I got my Ace paint shirt. You got his Ace paint shirt. But yours truly, Jamie.
Mine.
Never.
Hey.
There's
Look,
a reason for that.
people don't understand this. I like to wear a light colored shirt, like white, or this one's gray. It's a light color. It keeps you cool out in the sun. You ever watch a movie where there's like people riding camels out in the desert? Do you see them wearing a black or a dark colored shirt? No, because they're really smart and they know that you get hot wearing a dark colored shirt in the sun. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah. Oh, that'll soak in. That is going to soak it. Yeah, hit it again. 3 coats, baby. We're gonna let this dry 24 hours and then shoot it with some more paint.
Time lapse. Ready?
All right, we're
gonna 24 hours.
Okay. All right, I got this little low piece on. You can see I got a flat block on the end. I got a little block on the top because I'm standing on a ladder in a weird spot. It's hard to stand up here. Jono was helping me hold this. I was just looking at the plywood up here and using my level, even though it's out of level. I'm making some compromises here to get this in a way that'll work. I want to point out right here, you can see I didn't put it down tight to the roof. That was on purpose because the shingles are going to slide up and under that, and I painted the end grain on that the best I could. And so anyway, we should not ever have a leak here because it'll be roofed all the way up under there, and then the valley is going to shoot out over on top of that, way out away from the edge after we get the drip edge and the shingle overhang. It's gonna make it really nice. Ray's down there. Hey Ray, I'm on the ridge. Is this what it feels like to build a house?
Oh yeah.
When you're riding the ridge?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the best?
Ride that ridge.
Is it the best or what?
Absolute best.
Hey, but seriously though, this is pretty nice up here. You got a good view of town. It's nice and breezy up here. I think that fire is almost out. Well, not quite. I'll see if I can get a shot of that. But anyway, I got this piece right here. This is just a little dummy piece of the fascia. I'm gonna use that to get the first one that I install in the correct position, as if the other one is already in. That's why it makes it so easy. It's like you're putting the last piece in, but really you're putting the first piece in. It just makes it so easy. So that's why I do that kind of stuff all the time. Fire on the mountain, run boys, run. All right, we are working on the last part right here. We're up on the roof here. Okay, there's the house. I'm standing on the roof of Ashley's shop right now. And this is actually all new. We built this last year. This is a spray foam roof with a silicone coating on it. And it's pretty cool. It drains down into these little scuppers right here that we had to drill holes through the brick wall. Actually, I did that. That was fun. And look at this. Here we are, right on the street. So cool, actually. Really like it. Do it. I'm gonna video it. Okay, again, we got 2 little setup blocks. Listen, it takes like 2 seconds to screw a setup block. Look, the paper's hanging off of here. It's hard to see. Bam, bam, 2 blocks. Don't have to worry about it. All right. There it is. Slip it up. Hey, I got that cut about a little fuzzy long, so y'all will both be the fuzzy long on each end, okay? All right, like I normally say, the struggle is real, folks. Me and Ray are just roughly scribe fitting this fascia. There's a little mark. You know, listen, we're trying to make this thing fit, right, Ray?
Right.
Is it a struggle?
Oh, the struggle is real.
It is a struggle.
Yeah.
It's a struggle. Anyway, this is not super critical, folks. Listen, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just got to make it fit. Okay. Hey, we're just going to keep trimming until it fits. Okay. So let's just trim some more. And I think I said something like it'll go when it goes. And it will. And it's kind of like that old song. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Because that's when she'll be there.
Yeah.
Come on, focus. You can do it, Ray. Wow. It must be that Milwaukee saw is giving him trouble here. He's used to using a Makita. I think that's the problem. That thing is like trying to tame a wild stallion or something, man. I don't know. It's not broke in yet. I don't know. I'm going to stick with a Makita for now.
I think that made it worse.
Well, you know, I think we're gonna be good with that. Let's shoot it.
All right.
Yep. Okie dokie, just like everywhere else, we're trimming the paper back so it lays about a ½ inch short of the edge of the drip so that the paper doesn't hang out under the shingle and leave a nice white line all along the bottom. That piece is done. You can see how it fits there. It kind of hangs off a lot. Actually, we had trouble nailing it because it hangs down so far, but we got it. Now I've got my next piece is getting fitted up here and getting ready to go on the end, just like that, up to the wall. Holy smokes, it is getting hot out here. We have about 30 or 45 more minutes of time to work today. We got wrapped up with all the fascia. We got all the drip edge put on the stuff. Now the last thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of primer on some of the old soffit. So this dormer on top of the house, it's got an open tail style soffit. And so there's no like bird box or anything. So we're just gonna repaint the underside of it because it looks really cool. It's got the old detail that we wanna keep. Can always count on Ray to set off the car alarm. He does that like every day. I don't know why, but it's always Ray. Okay, Ray's got a brush and a bucket. Jono's got some. I got my paint can and a brush. Brett has got his brush and a bucket. I don't know how he's gonna open that bucket unless he got a can opener. You got a can opener? No. All right. All right, we got 30 minutes. Y'all ready?
What are we doing with these nails?
On your mark, you set?
Wait, I need to open this.
Paint. All right, we got some primer up here under the soffits. It's old, it's nasty, but it's getting a nice fresh coat of primer. Then it'll get 2 coats of paint. It'll be beautiful. Brett, you got anything wise to say today?
No, I hate painting upside down.
Oh man, that is pretty wise. Painting upside down is not fun.
Nope.
It runs all down your arm.
Yeah,
Dang. Man, we're going crazy putting a lot of heavy paint on this. It doesn't really matter. We're doing it sloppy. I know. I'm sure you're gonna say something about that, but look, I don't care. That's the whole point. We're doing this before the shingles go on. We're getting all the painting done, so it doesn't matter if we drip. And then put the shingles on and we don't come back up here to paint. Jono says it looks like a big bird's been living under here. That's the part I painted. I told him he was right. And the good thing is all the paint drops, all the runs, all the nails sticking out, all the old paint stuck under it, it all leads to that old look. It's that believability that this thing actually is old. Same time next week?
Same bad channel.
All right, see you later. All right, well, I guess that is a wrap for this week. Man, we got a ton of stuff done today, which includes getting the fascia finished and all the soffit blocking. That's awesome. Done. Drip edge is done. Man, town is busy today. Ooh, the fire trucks are all out here. I guess they got done with that house fire. I heard it was an old abandoned house that burned down. Somebody said, like in the comments, about me having some paint on my face last week. Totally don't know what you're talking about. So, whatever. I don't know what that was about.